Welcome back to Birmingham. It's 8:10 in the evening and darkness outside, but I can tell you inside it is sparkling with the best badminton players in the world. Next up is the first of the men's doubles semi-finals. It's the World Championships silver medalists from last year, Chen and up against the former world champions Chia and So Yi. Well, as far as the men's doubles is concerned, from the quarter-final stage, we only had 4 seeds, 2 in each half of the draw, and only 5 different flags next to the 8 pairs' names, making it the least diverse of all 5 disciplines. 2 seeds, the top 2 seeds, and 4 different nationalities, though, at semi-final stage.
This is the YONEX All England Open Badminton Championships 2026 Men's Doubles Semi-Final. Let's hear it for the players. First up, from China, Chen and Liu Yi.
Silver medals in Paris last year at the World Championships, Chen and Liu Yi. At this year's All England Championships, they're unseeded, but they have been superb throughout the week so far, and that's a week after winning the German Open. We knew they were in good form, and my goodness, they've been playing well.
And let's have a massive welcome for the number 2 seeds from Malaysia, Chia and So Yi.
Well, you can tell there's a number of Malaysian fans in here at the Utilita Arena in Birmingham. What a reception for the 2-time Olympic bronze medalists Chia and So Yi, aiming to reach an 8th Super 1000 tournament final. The 7 previous, they've not won one of them. Well, they are number 2 on the world ranking at the moment, and how dearly they would love to reach a 3rd All England final. This will be a 5th meeting between these 2 pairs, and of the previous 4, the Malaysians hold the advantage, having won 3 of them. Last time they met was the final of the Badminton Asia Championships last year, which of course means that Chia and So Yi are the reigning Asian champions. 2 games, it was in Ningbo. So I couldn't quite hear that, Steen, but I think that the Chinese pair won the toss of the coin, and they either chose to serve or receive. To receive, thank you. Well, Chen is a tall man, just under 6'3". 25 years of age, from Jiangxi province, landlocked province in southeast China. They went up 1 place on the world ranking, having won in Germany last week. Have been as high as 7, as you can see. Liu Yi is 22 years of age, from Anhui, landlocked province in east central China, known for the beautiful Hanshan Mountains. They have won all of their matches in 2 straight games so far, including the 2024 World Junior Champions from Malaysia, Kang and Tai. The left and right-handed combination. They had beaten Ranki Reddy and Shetty in the first round. quarter-final against Ardianto and Hidayat. Aaron Chia is the older of the two, turned 29 last month on the 24th of February, to be precise, from the ancient city of Malacca, and they are actually #1 on the Race to the World Tour Finals at the moment, so world ranked #2, 59th week in total, in their 4th different spell at #2. Sui, he also had a birthday last month. He turned 28 from the Malaysian capital of Kuala Lumpur. And they reached the final of the first Super 1000 event of the year, the Malaysian Open, where they lost out to Kim Wan-ho and So Seung-jae in the final. Now look at that. A pair from the United States of America in the first game, and then 3 games against fellow Malaysians in both the second round and the quarterfinal. The quarterfinal against the #6 seeds, Man Wei Chong and T Kai Won. So our umpire for this one is Kang Sung Young from Korea, and Alan Potter from England is the service judge. So we're just about ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Aaron Chia and So Wee Ik, Malaysia. And on my left, Chen and Liu Yi, China. Aaron Chia to serve to Chen Bo-yang. Long ball, play.
So it is the 2-time All-England finalists and 2-time Olympic bronze medalists, far side of the court, the Malaysians, Aaron Chia. Do you know there's another net cord there, Steve?
Well,
Would you believe it?
Too high.
Service fault called
Service server
on Aaron Chia. Well, I can't help but think that winning Germany last week for the World Championship silver medalist Chen Bo-yang and Liu Yi has done them the absolute world of good, Steen, because that was their first title since the Orléans Masters back in 2023. Yeah. 3 years. Just wide.
The pair that has been a little bit in the shadows of the Olympic silver medalist Yang Mei-kong and Wang Cheng.
The Chinese pair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, though, Steve, because we know that China is a superb badminton nation, but men's doubles is their least successful discipline here at the All-England Championships. Only 3 different pairs from China have won 6 All-England men's doubles titles over all the years since they first competed in 1982.
They don't seem to have that depth or dominance in the men's doubles as they in some of the other disciplines.
No, that's right.
Display. They seem to be able to foster some really good pairs from time to time, but sort of like the dynasty, that's been difficult for them. Oi, oi, oi. That was a wild one from Louis.
Yes, he does tend to get emotionally involved in his matches, doesn't he?
The playing conditions here in Birmingham, they should favour the players that are quick on their feet and the players that are really big hitters. And Chen Boyang is a big hitter and Liu is quick on his feet, so it should be okay. But the Malaysians are strong as well. I caught glimpses of their matches against fellow Malaysians, and that was magnificent matches. They worked really, really hard. Both Chia and So didn't have help of coaching in those matches, though. It could sometimes be difficulty surviving same nation matches.
Well, I have little doubt that the Chinese pair will want to try and get on the attack whenever possible.
Yeah. Absolutely. We have to conclude from this rally that the no-lift tactics that they've employed for the past year or so, that has been abandoned a little bit here in Utilita Arena in Birmingham.
The Malaysian pair.
Yeah, the Malaysian pair, because they were keen on lifting. And I don't blame them, I have to say, because you've got to do what the circumstances require you to.
Many of those at the front of the court, aren't Chia?
That's an easy one for So Yik.
Nice.
Serve 7-6.
I find it fascinating, Steen. We were watching a quarter-final, the last match yesterday evening between the reigning world champions, Kim and So from Korea, against the Popov brothers, the European champions. And we were having long rally after long rally.
Yeah.
Well, of course, now we're having a long rally. But I thought it's been noticeable so far that there's been so much emphasis on the serve, return and third shot that we've had 1 or 2 really short rallies. Now, this is much better. We all love to see this.
That's good work by Chia. That was something that I noticed in the other all-Malaysian encounters, that he was working really, really hard from the backcourt, and that's encouraging to see. I'm always a little bit worried about that strapping he has on his shoulder, but seems absolutely fine.
Oh, yes, that's clever. Now, that's one of the instances, the serve, return and third shot, end of rally.
Yeah. Brilliant tumble serve he's got. And sharp. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oi.
Brilliant. Fabulous rally. And on a run of 5 straight points, Chia and so we go to the mid-game interval with the advantage. 28 minutes to the mid-game.
Defense-nya bagus. Panjang. Ini kalau bisa yang tinggi, kalau dia apa ya? Dia smash-nya itu kalau paksa, yang kecil langsung masuk itu jaga dia ini loh. Jadi bola baliknya agak sedikit, dia langsung tekan. Tapi kalau kamu kasih balik lagi ke dia bolanya dia cuma save lagi aja. Ya, dia ke tengah sama yang tinggi kanannya ya. Kalau kecil kan.
Well, the first thing the Chinese pair need to do is stop this run of points. It was 5 straight points for the Malaysians to get to the mid-game interval.
They probably weren't that keen to have an interval, the Malaysians. They would have wanted to keep on playing.
That's not an option, so is it?
Yeah.
6 straight points.
Right now they're playing really, really well. Chen, so it's interesting how different fortunes they had in German Open, where the Malaysians lost the first round to Shuyan Mayo and William Chia, who went on to play the final against the Chinese pair.
17-7.
I guess they had full focus on this All England tournament.
Yes, it's very interesting, isn't it? Some players chose to acclimatise to the European time zone by playing the German. Other teams decided to come straight to England. Indonesian team were at Badminton, England, at their facilities at Milton Keynes. It's interesting how the players have built up to this event in different ways.
Yeah.
14-8.
I wonder if we're going to see more of that with the new cycle, where the Super 1000 tournaments is longer events and so on.
Yeah.
I thought that looked mighty close.
8.
Yeah, but I don't say anything anymore. I've got so many wrong.
There wasn't any challenge, so nobody could have checked it. It's quick with the racket there.
16-8.
10 of the last 11 points.
Yeah. And we've seen over and over through this week that when they change ends, that makes a huge difference. But I still want to say the Malaysians, they look strong.
Yeah.
Wow.
a little too steep. That went under the net.
9-17.
So we can conclude that the Malaysians have reversed back to their no-lift tactics, seeing how this first game has unfolded.
There's Coach Bernardi.
Thank you.
Former Indonesian coach. There he is on the right.
Thank you.
That's Rexy Manaki, former Indonesian player. Manaki's been with the Malaysian team for some time now. And Coach Bernardi only arrived last January, didn't he?
Yeah.
As in not 2 months ago, a year ago, January. Oh, this is simply amazing. They were 6-7 down, you know. Now just 2 points from the opening game. Super. That is a super shot.
10-19.
Fast drop. That is wonderful.
Brilliant. I've said it before, and I'll say it in the second game again.
Game point opportunities, 10 of them. Yeah, good placement towards the right hip. Oh, so weak.
20.
That's gone long. And the opening game, 21-11 in favour of the two-time Olympic bronze medalists, Chia and Sowi. Only 15 minutes for that opening game. So the umpire asking the players to return to court. Well, from 6-7 down in that opening game, Chia and Sowi was simply stunning.
Play.
Malaysians one game away from their third All-England final. Suter.
With a smash here from Sowoyik, I can say what I wanted to say there at the end of the first game, and I've said it before, and I'll happily say it again. Sowoyik, he was a great badminton player 2 years ago, but he wasn't strong at the front court. But the transition, the transformation that he's gone through on the front court, that is, in my opinion, amazing.
Yeah.
From uncertain of what to do, where to intercept, which shots to play, he now looks extremely confident even when he's at the front court.
Well said, I agree. Oh, that's a nice shot.
2-1.
And for the Chinese, they've got to get on the attack. Got to find something in the service situation that can get them on top of the rallies. Nice.
3-1.
Lots of pressure on Chia there on the back court.
Chen Chi-chu enjoyed that one too.
Yeah. Chased him from side to side.
Great interception. Yeah. It was the interception from Aaron Chia at the front of the court that turned the momentum of the rally. It was a little bit earlier than that. It's good smashing, though. Good placement, good variation from So.
Steepness as well.
Yeah.
It's not like it's big smashes that puts himself out of balance or anything. It's just consistent pressure.
You're right, Steve. Aaron Chia is working really well from the back of the court.
He is. There's a lot of times we've seen him play where it's been one smash and then a disguised drop or something that he's sort of like not continued the pressure, and it gives Sowoyik so much better working conditions at the front court. If he doesn't even win it himself, Aaron Chia.
There wasn't a space at the front of the court there.
Yeah.
Wasn't such a bad idea. Look, nobody was covering that corner, and he knows if he had made that over the net, it would have been a winner.
Play from Liu. The Chinese are at the moment, they've got to take any clue there is as to what can be efficient for them.
Oh, that's too flat. That's gone long as a back line.
I like that. First a soft play and then a flat lift over Aaron Chia. Let's see if we get more of that. Also soft play in front of Sowuyik would be on the menu, I suspect.
Well, now we see a turning of the tide.
Good steep smash from Sowuyik.
Oh, brilliant. That he played with virtually no backswing.
Yeah,
Racket arm outstretched.
Here it is.
Look at that.
And he took it really early.
Yeah. I can see both pairs are trying to exploit the half-court area, pushing it past the front-court player, making it land in front of the rear court. But quite frankly, all players at the moment are just pouncing on that.
Yeah. It's very entertaining, as we said throughout the week in these men's doubles matches.
Yeah, with the slightly slower playing conditions, we're seeing, in general, longer rallies in the men's doubles, which is hugely entertaining.
We see much more of their skills.
Yeah.
Fantastic rally.
It's gone wide, he's overdone it. The cross-court block from Aaron Chia, and Liu Yi tried to play cross-court back. And it was definitely wide. 1 point in it. What's that? Block to the net, or I don't know what that signal meant.
Probably need to push it just a tiny little bit extra here on this near side of the court.
Yeah, that's probably what he was saying. Oh, he's broken the strings of his racket, I think. Why did he suddenly run forward?
He's tired, perhaps.
Oh, his racket's okay.
I don't think he's not looking to go back at all. Oh. Must have broken the string. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was most peculiar. He's not going off to change his racket.
That was strange.
No, his racket's fine. Look at that. Look at that. He played a shot from the back of the courts and rushed forward almost like a female player in mixed doubles.
He's sort of like bouncing Aaron Chia away from the front court.
Yeah. How odd. Oh, dear me. Service error from Chen Yang. And it's the Chinese combination who have the advantage, a 3-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the second game. Amazing to almost took the ultimate. So 11-8 in favour of Chen Yang and Liu Yi. Oh my goodness. He did awfully well to get his racket to that. He was trying to defend backhand and let the shuttle go past him and then played a forehand defence. How quick is he with the racket then? Oh, that was going wide. That's gone long, no question.
Serve 12-9.
Interesting, that was a bit flatter, that smash.
Yeah.
He made the error.
Very often I've seen players coached by her Chandradi in the match try to play a lot of the flat game towards the backhand side of the opponents. I wonder if we're going to see any of that.
13.
Right now, the Chinese player seems to have a little bit of momentum.
He's still throwing his head back when he serves, Liu Yi. We talked about it before. Do you remember that, Steve?
It's like there's some kind of switch. Good play.
14,
Chen Yang.
11.
They're not hanging about, are they? This is all happening in double quick time. Only 31 minutes into the match. And we're nearing the end of the second game. Oh, that's a super smash from Aaron Chia.
12-15.
Wow. Good elevation, good steepness of smash. good pressure. Oh, the Malaysians coming back.
Slowly worked their way forward and caught. Look where he's hitting the last smash from Aaron Chia. And the Chinese, they've got to move their defensive stance a little bit forward as well.
Well, I don't know what he was signalling there either. Short, sharp movement of the racket head, perhaps. Yeah, you got to be wary of those long arms of Chen Yang.
16-13.
But there's quite a bit of mistakes from Aaron Chia when he's playing from below the tape on a soft shot from Leo and Chen. I think 3 or 4 in this second game.
Wow, how did he get to that?
Server 14-18. Players on court. Change.
Oh, he's found the line. That's a super shot.
Challenge. Chen Mo-yang challenges called
Oh, they're
in.
challenging.
It was a little late, but maybe he didn't think that it would be called good. Obviously, he didn't think it would be called good, Chen Mo-yang, but he didn't realise that it had been called good.
Do you notice how the umpire, I think she's using a hand signal to herself to remember. Oh, of course it was in.
One challenge remaining.
Good cool line judge.
18. Play.
Yeah, one of the Danish umpires does it too, you know.
Yeah.
They use their hand just to remind themselves who's made the challenge, whether it was in or out. Nice.
They got to be careful now, Chen and Liu. I don't think they can afford to be in the defense.
No, I'm with you there.
Nice little block he's got cross court, so weak. Impossible for the player that plays the defensive shot to come forward.
Now just 2 points the deficit. Make that 1 point the deficit.
17-18.
This is a great comeback. 4 straight points. 5 straight points and they're back level. Extraordinary. Well, I was absolutely convinced we were about to have a third game. That might still be the case, but it's now more than possible that the Malaysians could win in 2 straight games. Yeah, good attacking play.
19-18.
Look at that return of serve. Crawled up the net and went over. It's 19-all. Yeah, instructions.
There's instructions from both coaches. We didn't see Chen in the picture, but I can see him from where we're sitting. Things are heating up now.
Six of the last 7 points to the Malaysians. He crawled to that one. Nice drop. It's a match point opportunity for the Malaysians. Having been 13-18 down. Would you believe it?
Play.
Crawled again, and they've done it. Aaron Chia and Soe are through to a third All-England final. It remains to be seen as to whether it'll be third time lucky. It is in total tomorrow an 8th Super 1000 tournament final for the Malaysians.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Will they finally win their first ever Super 1000 title? Well, quite frankly, Steen, if they play as well as they've done today, they certainly could do that.
They could. I mean, those 2 runs they put together in the first game and then at 13-18 down here in the second, they were just amazing.
This the final rally. UE scrambling the first drop shot back. Look at the delight for the Malaysians. 13-18 down. And they win it 21-19. As you say, Steen, an absolutely extraordinary run of points. Some lucky fan has the winning shuttle. Confirmation of the score, 21-11, 21-19 in a match lasting 41 minutes. Well, I was convinced we were going to have a decider. Well, I said earlier in the day, things can change so quickly. That men's doubles just proved my point. Well, coming up next is the second of the women's singles semi-finals. It's the reigning world champion Akane Yamaguchi against last year's beaten finalist Wang Shi.